Bill?
Thanks, Mr. Iwata. Bill Trinan here with some news on upcoming Wii U
La
games.
puta camisa.
First is Yoshi.
Ah, pues esto me interesa.
Yoshi's Woolly World is a creative and lovingly crafted new entry in the Yoshi series. It reimagines fan-favorite gameplay elements and makes them feel brand new again. As you can see, Yoshi's latest adventure is an action game that takes place in a woolly world spread across varied stages, featuring fun yarn challenges. You'll create platforms and even unravel yarn walls to discover hidden paths. To aid in these tasks, Yoshi must use his signature moves,
Yoshi
like gobbling
Island.
up enemies or flutter
Porque
jump.
Yoshi Story esto no tiene nada que
Meanwhile,
ver.
he'll explore every nook and cranny of every stage as he collects items and heads to the goal.
Yoshi Story no tiene nada que
The
ver.
game offers two modes, Classic Mode and Mellow Mode. Classic Mode has a similar feel to
Mellow.
traditional Yoshi series games, and despite the game's cute visuals, it will prove quite challenging even for veteran players. Mellow Mode, on the other hand, allows players of all skill levels to enjoy the game as Winged Yoshi, who happens to have the cutest voice you can imagine. You can switch between the two modes at any time during play, so if you get stuck in regular mode, you can switch over and continue enjoying yourself in Mellow Mode.
O sea, para los que no
I
pueden
should
pasar el
mention, there
juego,
are
pues
also special
cambian
Yoshi
a Mellow
Amiibo.
Mode.
While the current
y lo
lineup of
usan para
Amiibo
volar.
figures are all made of hard materials, this Amiibo series is created from yarn, just like the heroes of Yoshi's Woolly World.
¿En
When
serio?
you tap the Yoshi Amiibo on the Wii U gamepad, another Yoshi will appear in the game, allowing you to play with double Yoshi. That way, even when you're playing single player, you won't feel like you're playing alone. As in the multiplayer mode, playing with double Yoshi lets you turn your ally into a yarn ball to throw at enemies or to cross chasms. It really expands the gameplay. Yoshi's Woolly World will launch
Ese
later
amigo
this
me
year.
encantó.
The Yarn
Ese
Yoshi
amigo me
Amiibo will
ganó.
be available in
Dios.
3 different colors: green,
Es que me
pink,
encanta
and
Yoshi,
light blue.
como a mí me encanta Kirby mucho más, pero
Next
Yoshi me
up is
encanta
Splatoon.
igual. Dios.
In this action shooter, you control
Ahí me
squid-like
ganaste.
inklings that can transform
Ay,
into
me
humans.
ganaste mierda.
So far, we've introduced a 4-on-4 online ink battle mode called Turf Wars, and a single-player campaign called Octo Valley, where you set off on your own to take down the Inklings' natural-born enemies, the Octopus Army. But today, we'll show you 2 more modes.
A ver.
The first is an online mode called Ranked Battle. Just like in Turf Wars, you'll team up with 3 other players to battle it out in 4-on-4 matches. However, this mode includes a ranking system. Ranked Battle has several rules that differ from Turf Wars. In one mode, called Splat Zones, players battle over a specific area within a given stage, so you can expect some fierce battles between 2 teams to go down here.
Bueno, es captura la
Polish your
bandera,
skills
pero tienes
against
que
the
marcar todo el
Octarian Menace in
sitio.
single player, hit up Turf Wars for a casual multiplayer matchup, and then up the intensity in Ranked Battle, where you'll find the most serious competition. Another mode included in the game is called the Battle Dojo. Here you can enjoy local one-on-one battles with friends. In this mode, one player uses the gamepad as a screen while the other plays on the TV screen, each one competing to see who can pop the highest number of balloons in a given stage. You can play this mode on the same stages as in Turf Wars, so just like in a real dojo, you can practice your moves and learn the layout and locations of obstacles to up your game in Turf Wars.
Ah, pero eso
We have one
perjudica a
more
uno.
Splatoon announcement today.
Perjudica al
We've
que juegue con el
decided to release
televisor, ¿no?
Inkling Amiibo right alongside
Ah,
the
eso
game's
yo lo
launch.
sabía por
When you touch an
Daniel
Inkling
San.
Amiibo to the gamepad, you'll receive missions based on the Amiibo you tap in.
Ah, eso es
By completing
interesante.
these missions, you can acquire special weapons and gear that you can only get from these compatible Amiibo.
Ah, me gusta. Sí. Bueno, eso no. No, me
The
quedo muy mal.
Splatoon series of Amiibo will be available in a single pack including an Inkling Girl, an Inkling Boy, and an Inkling Squid on May 29th when Splatoon launches.
Pues amigo, pues a
Or
Daniel
you
San
can buy
seguro
the
que le
Inkling
encanta.
Girl or the Inkling Boy individually the same day.
Es que él explotó de felicidad que no se enteró, así que no. Por su
Moving
vídeo, así
along,
que.
I'm happy to announce that
A
we'll be
ver.
adding Nintendo 64 and Nintendo DS games
¿En
to our
serio?
Wii U Virtual Console service. When playing Nintendo DS Virtual Console games, your TV monitor and Wii U gamepad will provide multiple dual
Yo
screen
hubiera
layout
preferido
options
juegos
to
de
maximize
GameCube,
your
para serte
enjoyment.
sincero.
Some games will use your TV monitor as the main screen, while others will use both screens as one connected screen.
No
No matter
entiendo.
what type of Nintendo DS game you're playing, you can select a layout that best suits that title. For Nintendo 64 Virtual Console titles, you can select from one of 3 different control schemes and then configure specific buttons to your liking, or to better match the layout of the Nintendo 64
Bueno, esto
controller.
sí complica las cosas.
And yes, if a particular game supported the Rumble Pack on Nintendo 64, the
Donkey
Wii U
Kong.
gamepad will be ready to rumble accordingly.
De 4
And
me
of
acuerdo
course,
de ese
both
juego.
Nintendo DS and Nintendo 64 games can be played on the Wii U gamepad screen as well. Keep in mind that the Wii U Virtual
Ay, me
Console
alegro que no
versions of
saliera,
Nintendo
porque me van a
64 games
reclamar
you've
por eso,
already purchased
seguro.
on Wii and transferred to Wii U will be available at the special discounted price of $2 each.
¿En serio?
Yoshi's Island DS will be released immediately after this announcement, as will the Nintendo 64 game Super Mario
Pues
64.
porque ya lo tengo.
The following titles will also be available soon.
Bueno, el Wario Touch lo perdí. Paper Mario lo tengo original.
Let's hear from Damon Baker, who's got some updates
De
on
Donkey Kong
upcoming indie
64 no lo
titles.
tengo.
Thanks, Bill. There's a
Vale
lot of
hartísimo,
great
así que
stuff
voy a
headed
pagar
to the
por él.
Nintendo
Es mi
eShop, so let's get
oportunidad.
right into it. Coming to Wii U this May, Adventures of Pip is a puzzle platformer set in a retro-inspired 32-bit world. Pip is the unlikeliest digital underdog, a single pixel able to absorb the pixels of his defeated enemies to evolve into 3 different forms.
Pues se ve
Skillfully
bien.
switch between each form while exploring 5 dangerous worlds to overthrow the evil Skeleton Queen. Rescue trapped villagers to unlock
Skeleton
new shops,
Queen, ¿no?
and don't forget to use your gamepad to quickly access your inventory or quick travel throughout the land. Octodad Dadliest Catch is a game all about deception, not to mention destruction, and of course, dadliness, also known as fatherhood. In this one, you play as a dapper octopus masquerading as a human,
juego.
and as such, you'll have to master simple everyday
Ay,
tasks made
aún
difficult by your
recuerdo este
unwieldy tentacles,
juego.
all while keeping your cephalopodin nature
Era
a
para darse
secret
una
from your
risa.
unsuspecting human family.
Can we get ice cream?
There's even a ridiculously silly co-op mode where up to 4 players each control a
Era
different
súper
tentacles.
graciosa esta
Collect
mierda.
neckties and
O sea, la
learn about
cantidad de
Octodad's secret
pendejadas
life
que
when
podías hacer.
Octodad, Dadliest Catch, flops his way onto Wii U this summer. The Mutant Muds are back on Wii U and Nintendo 3DS, ready to soil the land in the sequel to the acclaimed original. Mutant Muds Super Challenge contains 40 brand new levels filled with dimension-bending platforming fun that will have you hopping in and out of the background to
este
discover
juego.
secret pathways and collect gems. Be prepared to bring your platforming skills.
Yo
because the
compraría
challenge
muchos
is
juegos de
gonna
la
crank that
DS,
a notch.
de la tienda
Best
DS
of all,
si me
if you buy the
dejaran.
game on Nintendo 3DS, you
Claro
can download
está,
it on
¿eh?
Wii U for free and vice
No, es en
versa.
serio.
And if you own the original, a loyalty discount will also be offered.
Ellos no me dejan, no
In
me dejan
Don't
comprar
Starve
ni los
Giant Edition,
juegos.
you'll fight, farm, craft,
Porque donde yo
scavenge,
estoy ya
and
no
do
venden
whatever it takes to
tarjetas.
survive in a wilderness
Ya no,
filled
en mi
with
país ya
science,
no,
magic,
no
and things that go
venden
bump
las
in the night.
tarjetas del...
Randomly generated worlds and the constant threat of permadeath will keep you on
Y
your
no tengo
toes.
forma de-
But luckily, your trusty gamepad will be with you to display your
Ah,
inventory
pues
and map, or
ese
to play
juego no
the
está
game in
mal, a mí me
off-TV
gustó.
mode. Don't Starve Giant Edition
Pero
will
no he
also
podido
launch
jugarlo
with a
más
special
porque
promotion.
está en la computadora
Every
de mi
purchase
hermano.
gets you 2 copies of the game on Wii U. Send your second copy to a friend and they'll be able to embark on their own bizarre adventures. Before I pass it back to Bill, take a look at a number of other titles coming soon to the Nintendo eShop. Thanks, everyone.
A ver. Red Kit. Me suena el René Kit, pero no la compañía al menos. No me acuerdo de qué juego era, pero me suena. Niños renegados. Ese juego. Never Alone. Este juego. Ya he oído hablar de él. No me he enterado nunca. Es lo que... Eso se ve interesante. Muy interesante. Back to the Back. Space Hulk. Ahí me lo imagino a el Hulk ahí con un traje espacial. Aunque no lo necesita, ¿Qué es eso? ¿Snake? ¿Para qué venden Snake ahorita? O sea, mejor déjalo para celular, ¿no? Me hubiera gustado que ese juego hubiera conseguido la publicidad. No sé si lo habrá conseguido. Hace mucho tiempo que no lo veo, entonces... Es que hay un juego indie que está bien hecho, muy bien hecho. Me gustaría... Y su objetivo era llegar a la... Máximo era llegar a la Wii U. Me gustaría en serio que fuera a apoyar. Tal vez lo ponga en la descripción del vídeo para que...
For this next bit, let's start with a trailer.
A ver... Atlus. Ahora... vamos a ver qué hiciste ahora, Atlus. Es que Atlus le tengo demasiada confianza, ¿no? Pues, esa compañía me gustan sus juegos. Okay. No, espera, creo que ya sé cuál es. No, ya no sé cuál es, ya no sé, lo siento. Me confundí del juego. Sí, me confundí de juego, ahora estoy seguro. Bueno, eso, ¿qué cojones? A ver, no es una persona así, 5, ¿no? Porque hace mucho que no me he prestado atención a las personas. No me jodas, ¿qué persona así? Porque no tiene nada que ver el protagonista. El tipo era pelo blanco como el anterior. No, era pelo negro y anteojos, pero aún así. Que no puedo evitarlo, esas canciones me hacen pensar en las personas, no sé por qué, o así mega intenso. Oye, sí, ¿de dónde quedó el crossover de...? No sé si ya salió el crossover del Fire Emblem. ¿Habrá salido? Y estoy hablando por encima porque me da miedo que me dé copyright. Eso es una de las primeras cosas. Me da miedo.
First off, thank you for waiting, everyone. It's been a long time since we announced this project, but the game you just saw is indeed the crossover between Shin Megami Tensei and Fire Emblem.
¿En serio?
Announced back in January
¿Ese es el juego?
2015 in a Nintendo Direct.
Pues está muy bien,
Masters at Atlus are developing a truly modern RPG where everyday life exists alongside a secret world of
Pero ¿dónde está lo de Fire Emblem?
characters from the Fire Emblem series. I hope you're looking forward to it.
Pero ¿dónde está?
Stay tuned for more information on this title in the future.
Bueno, es que...
Now it's time for...
No me jodas que...
Whoa.
Dios, me asustó.
As I was saying,
Y sale un
now
screamer ahí
it's
de la
time
nada.
for a new Wii U title that fans have been clamoring for. In this new entry of the Fatal Frame series, you play as one of 3 different characters, each with their own storyline set at the
No me
cursed
acuerdo cómo era
tourist
el puto
destination,
nombre del
Mount
juego.
Mikami. Using the Wii U gamepad as your camera, you'll investigate different
No me acuerdo si
areas
era
while soaking in the
Crisis o
atmosphere. But
Crisis
occasionally,
algo, pero
your
era un
camera
juego de
will
las
be used
gemelas de
to
los
fend off
fantasmas
hostile spirits
que tenías que
in
tomarle
quick bursts
fotos de
of
cerca
action.
para atraparle.
Prepare for scares when the game haunts the
Que está
US
lleno de
later
super...
this year. Keep your eyes peeled for more details.
Y me sale un
coming soon.
screamer ahí, me doy un...
Now let's dive into some Nintendo 3DS software, starting with the Nintendo eShop title, Box Boy. It's a charming puzzler from the platforming masters at HAL Laboratory, the developers of the Kirby
HAL
series.
Laboratory?
Across
¿En
the game's
serio?
black and white world, you'll discover a wealth of mysteries just begging to be solved. To do so, you'll navigate more than 150 stages full of interesting challenges using
La
the
verdad
main
que sí soy
character's
interesante el
ability
juego.
to duplicate his blocky body. With this technique, he can invent unique structures like the shielding afro, and then use them to protect himself, hit switches, and snake around environments like a boss. Whatever type of
Like
gamer
a
you are,
boss.
chances are you haven't solved many puzzles like these before, so figuring them out just feels good. And so
La
does
verdad.
parading around in the block costumes you'll unlock along the way. Some of them
Pues se
even
ve
make
bien
you
el
move
juego, o
faster,
sea, es un
jump
juego
higher,
para pasar el
and look as
rato.
much like a ninja block as you feel on the inside. Life's good when you're a ninja block. Box Boy will be available
Bueno,
for purchase
si te
on the
más
Nintendo
malo,
eShop
joder.
April 7th.
También está gritando, son las 4 de la mañana.